and welcome to our 10th tutorial in the series on drawing the full figure. In this lesson, we'll be drawing the garments generally worn by martyrs and which constituted the basic Byzantine dress. The martyrs are typically depicted wearing a tunic or chiton with decorative trimmings around the neck and hem. The upper classes also wore a dalmatica, a short tunic on top of this, but we'll be studying that in the next tutorial on the holier mercenaries. On top of this, they wore a semicircular cloak called the chlamys, which would fall either to the hips or ankles. This was fastened on the right shoulder, but iconographers tend to let their creativity loose on the chlamys and may have it just hanging over the shoulder. The panel on the chlamys is called the tableon and was a sign of rank which was further distinguished by the color and type of decoration and jewels. If you study the icons in the resource PDF, you will see the countless ways iconographers have found to depict the folds of the chlamys. Spend some time studying and drawing them, building up a library of ways that you can combine and create different folds. Martyrs are also distinguished by the cross they hold in their right hand, and usually they will have their left hand raised in their Iran's gesture of prayer. This isn't always the case, particularly in murals, where many more compositional factors come into play when combining multiple figures, something we'll look at in the next tutorial. But for now, let's get to drawing our martyr Saint Philemon. Now, as you can see, I've already made the basic setup. We have our figure on a curved axis. This is the wider side, this is the narrower side. We've got this leg coming out at an angle like this. And we're going to have his shoulder coming at a very slight angle, like this. And his tunic coming up at an angle like this. And this, particularly when an icon is cut in color, it's going to project the broader side off the surface towards the viewer. So now let's start drawing our basic outline. We're going to have the neck of the tunic over here. Now this angle is going to be very subtle when we're drawing it. Our arm is 1.5 heads. And we're going to have him holding across like this. And his other arm is going to be coming down and angle it like this. Where he's going to be holding onto the cloak. So you see, we're not going to be drawing his hand in the Oran's position here. So we can experiment with some folds in this tutorial. And as you can see already, we have some transverse lines created by this arm and the cross, and by the cross itself, and by the cross and this arm. And we'll have the tunic that will be coming around like this. The clasp over here. this over here. And it'll be hanging down like this on this side. And we can create some hanging folds over here. And we'll have it hanging over his arm. And we'll bring it down like this. Some hanging folds, drop folds. We have his hands sticking out from under the cloak. And he's basically holding on to a fold to make it in a shape like this. And it's the fold, the cloak coming round on this side. We'll break the line up. Into his hand over there. And we're going to have his cloak hanging over his leg. So we're still going to see the form of his leg under the cloak. We're going to have a drop fold over here. And we're going to bring it around his leg over here. The tunic will be over here, and we'll create a fold. because the leg's going to come over here. Here is where the knee is going to be. So we're going to have the form of the knee under the cloak. And we'll have the cloak coming here. And you see where this line comes over here, this transverse line. To extend it from the arm, we're going to make a fold that comes around like this. Enhancing that transverse line and relationship. We're going to have a tunic coming down like this. Give it a bit of swing against the movement in this direction of the leg. Here we have the sleeve of the tunic, the chiton, which has narrow sleeves, and the decorative cuffs, underneath here. And then drawing this hand. And then finally we'll draw the face. And you want to get that there is a decorative color. And there we have our multi-filament. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Till next time, keep drawing.